I remember God just wrecking our church, just shaking everything up. And we started the church with a prayer meeting. And it was the most boring, awful prayer meeting you've ever been to. I mean, we'd get together, and I didn't want to go, and I was in charge of it. And nobody wanted to pray, because when we prayed, nothing happened. And it was just dreadful, just dreadful. And a few people would come out of character and love for the Lord and pity for me. And we'd sit and we'd pray, and nothing would happen. And so finally, I got the church together, and I made some grand statement about the direction of the church, and just casually mentioned we wouldn't have the prayer meeting anymore, and nobody complained. And that was the first year of our church. But about 3 years later, God visited us in a mighty way, and we had an encounter with Him, and He transformed our life, and He set me free from 20 years of addiction to perversion and pornography and some bitterness and disappointment that I had in my life. And He dramatically set me free, and I began to just say, man, we ought to get to the church and pray. And so we'd go. It wasn't on the schedule, but we'd gather and we'd pray, and it would just stretch longer and longer. We would just sit and we'd pray, and then we'd share God's goodness. We'd claim Scripture, and all of a sudden something happened.
Jesus is His name, Christ alone.